Friends, it's the first day of spring. I was outside the library and I looked in the children's garden and I saw that we have lots of flowers popping up. It looks like some daffodils and maybe even a few tulips are coming up. So pretty soon it'll be summertime and the garden club in Port Allegheny will come and help us plan our summer garden. But until then, we'll just have to keep watching the new little flower shoots that are coming up from the bulbs. It's very exciting. So today I wanted to read you a story that has something to do with spring, and we're going to read Squiggly Wiggly Surprise by Arnold Shapiro. This is an older book. It was one of my favorites when I was a little girl. There's Squiggly Wiggly. He is a caterpillar. One day, Squiggly Wiggly started out to explore his garden world. His first stop was on the petals of a red, red rose. "What a pretty color," he said, "and what a nice smell. I wish I could a red, red rose." He's smelling that rose. Roses do smell beautiful, don't they? Next, Squiggly saw a bright yellow daisy, and in the middle was a bumblebee. "Hello, Mr. Bumblebee," Squiggly said. "How busy you are. I wish I could fly quickly from flower to flower like you." "Maybe someday you will," answered the bee, and he buzzed about the yellow daisy. Squiggly heard some singing and looked up and saw a bluebird sitting on a branch above him. "Hello, Mr. Bluebird," said Squiggly Wiggly. "How pretty you look. I wish I were pretty and blue and I could fly like you." "Maybe someday you can," said the bluebird. Squiggly only sighed and crawled on. Then Squiggly saw a big orange. It was a bright orange, and Squiggly could only think how dull and drab he was. He wished he were bright and orange like this orange. Poor Squiggly felt very sorry for himself. As he crawled along, Squiggly saw some small purple pansies. How pretty and dainty, he thought. I wish I could be purple and look dainty like that instead of all drab and clumsy like me. Those beautiful, beautiful pansies. By this time, Squiggly Wiggly was hungry. He found some delicious green leaves and decided to have lunch. These green leaves are good," Squiggly said. "Munch, munch, munch." Suddenly, Squiggly felt very cold. He looked up and saw thousands of white snowflakes falling from the sky. "How beautiful and clean and white they are," said Squiggly. "But how cold, too." Squiggly began to shiver. Squiggly Wiggly decided to build a place to keep warm. He started spinning a little brown sack around himself. See that? Around and around and around. What is he making? I know my cruise into kindergarten cruisers. You know what he's making. When Squiggly finished, it was all warm and black inside his sack. He was very tired and fell asleep. After many weeks, Squiggly woke up. He thought it was too crowded inside his sack, and he decided he needed to leave the black inside and see what was outside. Squiggly looked at himself. What a surprise! He was no longer a drab, fuzzy fellow who crawled around. Instead, he was a beautiful butterfly with all different colors on his wings. Now help Squiggly fly away. The end. Happy spring, everyone! Hope to see you soon. Take care and keep washing your hands.